Okay, here we go this time. Had a little technical difficulty there for a second. Just going to wait a couple minutes, see if anyone wants to jump on. Either way, I just want to do a quick little presentation about why the Facebook pixel is so important, and just share a few things of what I've learned so far. I'm still learning, and I hope you guys get something out of this and some value out of it. So I'm wondering if you guys have ever, went to a website, done something, and then all of a sudden, everywhere you go, this ad is chasing you around. You're seeing it show up in your news feed. You're seeing it show up in different blogs or articles that you go to, things of that nature. And the reason this happens is because of the Facebook pixel. So it's a pretty cool little tool that if you're not utilizing, using it, you're going to miss out on, a lot of customers and stuff like that. So it's a really easy way for you to track people and to, over time, leverage and retarget and get access to these people. So I think Dan Kennedy says it takes around, 7 to 9 interactions with people before they actually buy from you. So essentially taking somebody from being what they call cold traffic, or they don't know you, like you, or trust you, to warming them up through content, providing value, things of that nature, and to eventually being what is known as, hot traffic. These are just people who already follow you, people that are in your programs already. So I figured, why don't we just jump right in? So why the Facebook pixel is important? First thing we do, what is the Facebook pixel? So first of all, the pixel is essentially a piece of analytic code, kind of like Google Analytics, but for Facebook, that you basically put within your website into the into the code, basically. So whether it's your website or a landing page that you have built out, something like that. And what it does is it helps you track your conversions. It'll help you optimize your ads for conversions, and it helps you build retargeting ads, which is friggin' amazing. So you'll notice, like, if you go into, the backside of Facebook and you're gonna do an ad, you'll have all these different objectives: traffic, engagement, conversions, things of this nature. This is when, once you've used your pixel, for a while and done like, select traffic, where you're driving people to, some type of landing page or your website. After you have done that for a while, they call it seasoning the pixel. You get enough data for you to switch it into what's called a conversion type ad. And the pixel allows you to do this, okay? So super, super basic. It is really cool. So when you're tracking conversions, what you can do is you can track if someone's made a purchase, they've taken advantage of any type of offer on your website, or making a reservation, depending on the business scheduling something. You can actually find out what these people are doing on your website or on your landing page. So it basically will turn a subscriber into a lead, which basically turns them into a customer over time. Okay, the pixel allows you to, once you start, seasoning your pixel and getting, more traffic to it, you're going to be able to track people's age, their gender. You'll be able to track where they live, how much money they can make, so if they can even afford your services, okay? And then once you start, tracking them, you'll be able to see how much money it basically cost you to acquire a customer, which is super important. So if say your customer is worth, I don't know, say $700 or whatever the lifetime value of your customer is, and you realize, okay, it takes me $5 to get this customer, what kind of profit you're going to be making. Okay, this is a really cool tool that you can utilize for your business. Okay, so then what you do is, it's essentially, you're going to optimize your ads for conversions. Like I said, in the objective, once you've got your pixel in place and you're using it a lot, you want to pick the conversion objective. Why? Because essentially the pixel, it's a self-learning machine. So once you get people driving traffic to your ad or to wherever, and your pixel is firing, Facebook will automatically start finding more people. They'll find the ones that visited your site, so you can have even more conversions. Okay, because sometimes people will go to your site and they won't actually take the action that you want, whether that is signing up to your email list to grab a cheat sheet, or to grab a free week trial, or whatever the case may be. This will allow you to find that person again without having to you'll be able to drive traffic to this, and it's pretty cool. I'll show you how to do it. So as more people visit your site, the Facebook pixel starts to understand the type of person who's the best fit for your product or your service, and it'll help you find them. Okay, because basically anyone who's in Facebook is obviously putting their email address in, and every single email, whatever that email address is attached to publicly, the pixel is able to find this, and it gathers the data along that, and it's able to find other people that have a similar type data based on their email. They have the same likes and interests, because once you start getting your dream customer and you're finding these people that are the right fit for your business, you want to find more of those people, their friends, things like that. You guys all think in a certain way. It's not just an age and a demographic. It could be a way of thinking. So going on to the next piece to this little puzzle here, what it does when you have this Facebook pixel set up, it's going to allow you to create retargeting ads. So it targets people based on the actions they took on your site, whether they bought something or they put it in their cart and then they abandoned the cart, scheduled a visit, made a reservation. You can target people that are subscribed to your email list. So only the ads on Facebook show up to those people. And what I mean by that is, say, for example, you were to upload your email list into Facebook. You could create a custom audience in the sense that when you pay for these ads, they're only showing up to the people that you already have their email list. So it looks kind of cool. They don't even realize it. It's just showing up natively on their feed, which is powerful. So also, if somebody visits your site, you can target people on Facebook to take an action that you want. And I'll kind of give you an example of that here in a second. So retargeting basically is advertising magic. This is allowing you to reach out to your customer multiple times so you can hit that 7 to 9 interactions, warming them up before they buy from you. So essentially, imagine someone goes to your website, they're already interested in you, which means they're kind of warm already. They're not even cold. So for whatever reason, if they seeked you out, they're going to look on your website. And a warm lead is 70 times more likely to purchase than a cold lead, right? Because you've already done the warming process. And they're going to have a 10 times higher click-through rate because they're familiar with you already. They've been either following you online or you've had some type of interaction with them, and they just haven't bought yet, essentially. And these retargeted customers are going to spend 5 times more money, because if you're giving them value at different stages, they're going to want more naturally as you're providing them with solutions to their problems. And the Facebook pixel allows you to do this. So it's pretty cool little tool that's an easy fix for you to do. And if we go to the next stage here, what would be next? So if I was to break this down, step 1, you go into your ads manager and click on the all tools button, right? That's going to open up all the pieces in the back end of Facebook. You click on the pixels tab. Then as you go from there, you're going to click on the setup tab. And then what you want to do is essentially to set it up manually, okay? And there's a couple different options, but if you just go to the option 2, it'll say, it'll have to do with what's called the header, okay? So you just copy the code, and then you're going to go into whatever you're using, whether it's WordPress, Squarespace, ClickFunnels, lead pages, whatever. You go and you paste the code into the header section of the website or the landing page. And why you do this is because when you put it in the header, it's going to basically go across every single page that's on in your website or whatnot. You don't just want it on one page, right? So let me go ahead and show you guys a little back. And I have permission from Amber to show you the backside of her website. And what I did the other day, I actually set this pixel up for her. Let me just kind of back out right here and go into this my other browser here. Okay, so I'll just take you actually through the steps that we just did. Okay, so now I'm in the Ads Manager spot with on Amber's account. Okay, and I scroll up here to where it says Ads Manager on the top left, and I'm just going to click the button once this thing gets out of the way. Okay, click it. And then I come down right here. You could go right to pixels, but just in case that didn't show up, there's all tools here, and you can find pixels right over here as well. But since it's here, I'll just click right on it. Boom. Okay. It's going to take you to their screen. It says Facebook pixels here. Not sure why it's saying my account. Let me just jump back real quick. Hang on. There's Herb. What up, Herb? How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well, man. What happened here? Okay. Pixels. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. So since I already set it up on hers, I'm just going to go over to the right here and click on details. Hey, Herb, if you can hear me, man, is this working, dude, or what? Okay. Okay, there we go. It is working. I'm tripping. Okay. Hey, Urban, let me know if this thing is working and you're able to follow me right now, or if it got have you seen all the screens, brother? Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it's working. I don't know. Okay, got it. So we're continuing on. Sorry about that. I was having a little, I was looking at something and it was kind of screwing up on me. So here we go. Okay. So in the ads manager, I'm in the pixel area, right? And then what I'll do is I come over here to setup. Boom. I hit setup. And then you're going to see these 3 tabs here. Here's where I was saying you want to hit manually install the code yourself. So I click that. Boom. It's going to come up here. So this is option 1. We're going to scroll down to option 2. Right here where it says copy the entire pixel code and paste it into the website header, right? So then what I do is I just scroll over it, click it, boom, automatically does it. Then all I got to do is X out of here, and I'm basically done in this backside of Facebook. So I go to Amber's, this is the back end, good job, sweetie. This is the back end of her site. She uses Squarespace, okay? So everyone's a little bit different. But if I go down to, in hers, if I go to the settings area right here, okay, so if you have Squarespace, you scroll on down to advanced, boom. And then what we want to do here is, it's called code injection. So I'm going to click on code injection, and you'll notice I already had pasted. So here's her header right here, boom. It says enter the code that'll be injected into the head tag on every page of your website. So here I would just, if you have a Mac, Command V, boom, you paste it. Come down to the bottom, you save it, wherever that is. Since I've already done it, I don't have to worry about it. And then now it's saved. So anytime now someone goes to her website, we're going to know that they did it. Okay, you won't necessarily see it right away, but when you go into your pixel area, you'll be able to, to track this. Okay, so let me show you this from another perspective real quick, which is in ClickFunnels. Okay, so I built out a little campaign for Amber a couple months ago to offer a free cheat sheet, right? And the goal behind this was to, hang on one sec, because I opened both these pages up. The goal behind the cheat sheet was to, it's just basically some bait to get people interested in what she's doing, okay? And then by doing that, what we do is we're basically going to market them and send them a series of emails and follow-ups that we're going to take them from being cold, not knowing us, to warming them up to buy from us. Her goal being to book herself out with wedding photography for the entire year. So to do that, instead of trying to sell them a high-ticket price item, we went with something low to get them on a list, to get our pixel to fire so we can track them and keep following up with them through retargeting. So real quick, I'll show you how to put the pixel here in ClickFunnels. You go to settings on the particular funnel that you have, and when you're in the settings, it's so easy. You scroll down, it says right here, head tracking code. You click on it, copy and paste, boom, you're done, right? Because I've already installed it here, you'll see, okay? Then I scroll down to the bottom of ClickFunnels here, and then I'm just gonna hit save and update the settings. Boom, that takes that pixel across every single page in the funnel. And here it's only a 2-step funnel, which is just an opt-in and a thank you page. So let me show you guys what that looks like. So here's a basic opt-in page, okay? So how to be ready for your wedding without missing the most precious of moments. Grab your ultimate photography checklist free here and never miss a moment again. So what happens here, okay, so I'll click on this button, a little drop down comes down. Where should we send the checklist to? Their name, their email, and then they hit yes, right? And that'll take them, let me just jump over here real quick, to what's called the thank you page. So here it says your checklist is in your inbox. Join my Facebook group to learn more tips, tricks, and be the first person to know about my special incentives. Super basic, okay, 2 steps. And here we're offering them more value. We're not asking for any sale, nothing like that. We're just providing straight value to these people. That way we can build a relationship and go from there. So let me show you real quick one last thing. And then if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment box. So check this out. So if we went to back into Facebook, right? Here we go. Where are we at? Okay, same thing. Instead, and I go up to the top here where it says Events Manager because I'm in the Pixel section. Click on it, and I'm going to go back to All Tools here. Okay. Now, what I want to do here is, here's audiences. We're going to create a custom audience, right? This is really cool. Okay, so I click audiences. Okay. So right here, it'll say create audience in this blue button. Okay, we're going to hit create, and then we'll do a custom audience. Okay. Now, we're going to click on the option right here, website traffic, because we drove these people. Let's say we're going to use the example of that funnel that we had done for the cheat sheet, right? I click on website traffic, okay? Here's her pixel, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna say all website visitors, and we wanna do, scroll down, click on the little arrow, we wanna hit people who visited a specific web page, okay? So in the past 30 days, we could actually drop that a little bit if we wanted to, but then what we do here is people who visited a specific page. So we go to the page, okay, which is where her opt-in was. This is the landing page, or if you had like a free guide or a free whatever on your website, right? You get to grab the code, okay, you get to copy it, boom. We come back to the Ads Manager, and we're gonna paste that code in there, okay? Now, this is for people that only hit this page, okay, and they didn't take an action, okay? So then what we're gonna do is we wanna exclude people, okay? So I hit exclude, okay, back to the little drop down here, and we're going to hit people who visited this page. And then what we do from there is we're going to click the thank you page. Okay, so imagine if you don't have this kind of a thing set up, but if you have your normal website, you had whatever page your lead magnet or your bait was on, where would they go in the next step if they, opted in? And then you're going to want to take the URL from the top here, so we copy that, boom, and then we go back into the Ads Manager and we paste it there, okay? And then we name the audience. This one would be something like, hold on, Saw, cheat sheet, but didn't opt in, okay? So what this means is we wanna have people. And then basically what I do is I hit create audience, okay? Boop. Okay, now we got this audience created. And for now, I'm just gonna say done. Now what that is we wanna hit retarget people that have, say they came to this page, right? But for whatever reason, they did not actually opt in to get the cheat sheet, okay? So by creating this custom audience, we are gonna retarget people for way less money. So our ad will show up to every single person that's been to this page but has not actually ended up on this page. Because we don't want to show the ad to people who have already either opted in for the cheat sheet or landed on the thank you page. It'd be redundant. They don't want to see it, and then you're going to be basically wasting money doing that, right? So we exclude this page and only keep the page where we had the cheat sheet or whatever it is as the bait that you want to use to get customers into your world, and that way you can use your pixel to retarget them and re-engage with them over and over and over and over again. So that is pretty much what I wanted to share today, and hope you get some out of this. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment box. Let me go back out to my little presentation here. All right. Cool. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll answer them the best I can. And definitely, thanks for joining me, you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, powerful stuff, dude. Amazing. I was talking to somebody, huh? All right. Cool, guys. Well, appreciate you guys joining me on a Sunday, and I'll look forward to connecting with you guys in the future here. Take care.